Morning, I'm Loz and welcome to Grandpa's workshop again. Hand tools. I've not forgotten, not after investing in my lovely Veritas back saws. I've got to get on. What you need for hand tooling is hand saws and a plane and a couple of benchtop jigs. First of all is a bench hook, which I remember from my O-level woodwork 50 odd years ago, and the shooting board. At the bench hook, most of you know, but in case some of you don't, it's a way of easily sawing pieces of wood to length with your hand saws roughly at right angles. You never get them perfectly at right angles, so you need the second jig, which is a shooting board. Making these is essential for the workshop. You can buy a couple of them. A bench hook, when you see me make it, is really simple. You can buy them for 12 quid off Amazon, or you can pay 75 quid for a really expensive one. But it's really expensive if you have odds and sods around the workshop, and it's just made up of 3 pieces of wood, so you can do it yourself. The shooting board can be a bit more complicated, and can be nearly as simple. Again, go on Rob Cosman's website, and I think you can buy a shooting board for 150 quid. Pays your money, takes your choice on that. It's good quality, but it's very expensive. So, I'm going to make these 2 jigs. The first one is the bench hook. I've done an awful lot of research, and I've included a playlist below. An hour if you want to trawl through all the different styles with all the different YouTubers. No doubt you've seen a couple. It's well worthwhile to decide what might suit you in the workshop. I've gone for a style that suits myself, and I'll show you making it just now. Let's crack on. So there you go. 101 ways to have a bench hook for your hand tool part of your workshop workflow. The bench hook I've made is the first one of that pair. The shooting board is still in bits, and that will be the next video. Why have I chosen this particular style? I don't think I've found one that's exactly like this in all my trolling of the internet, but I had a thought. Instead of a plain block to put on the edge of your bench, I've used a French hook, so it's not cluttering the place up. And why is it in the middle instead of at the end of the bench hook? Well, because I can push it against my hardwood block with Western style carcass saws, or I can pull it against the block with my Japanese style pull saws. Whereas if it was on the end and I was just pushing it, it's pulling it away all the time. I can't remember who I got that from, but anyway, I've situated it in the middle because of the respective size of the wood I'm likely to use. I'm not going to be using this to cut anything wider than 4 inches, and that'll be enough. And as I'm making small toys and boxes, then I don't need the extensions that you can get. I've done a playlist of hours and hours of people's different designs of bench hooks, linked to it in the show notes below. Have a look. If you spend an hour going through and seeing what might suit you, that's an hour well spent. In the meantime, I'm going to crack on and make myself a cup of tea, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care guys, have fun.